Okay, I'm about to link you to a 4chan post below. Now, mind you, you might not be able to read it because 4chan is down right now. Gee, I wonder why. So, essentially, the administrator, one of the administrators, the gent, I don't know if that's Steve or not, but anyway, the gent said, and I'll quote here, "The permaban list grows longer. East Aryan has been caught ban evading. Please report it if you spot them evading." Why them? I thought it would be called him. Anyway, the point is, when I saw this post, my immediate thought was, why the fuck should anybody? Why the fuck should anybody report to you that someone is evading their ban when you're the precious moderator? Oh, it's your forum, it's your rules, you're the king. Well then, king, take care of your own goddamn problems. If after all it's your forum, then it's your responsibility. Everything is your responsibility if you own it. You want to play this game of how you're the ruler, it's either your way or the highway, then you do the fucking work. You do the work of the intelligent content. You do the work of finding the people that you want to ban and those that avoid their bans. You do the work. You do all the fucking work. And when you get sick of it, then maybe you'll see that you're full of shit. And that you have no business banning anybody. It's not your goddamn place. So I would tell all of you out there to never lift a finger for a moderator. If they are so worried about a troll coming back or something, too bad. They deal with that. Just as I would tell the police to go fuck themselves and go find a perpetrator on their own. Because you know what? The same way that fucking moderators can ban them, they can ban you. So guess what? If they want to be the enforcement, well then they can do the work of enforcing. Let them deal with it. Let it be their problem. In fact, if I knew how to hack, I would hack the coding on there where every single person's name would be East Aryan just to piss off the gent. Just to piss off Steve or whoever else is a moderator on 4chan. Yeah, I would be a petty motherfucker. And you know what? You should be too. So no one should be informing the moderators of ban invasion. Let them have to sit around all day long from daylight to night, just figuring out whether or not someone is evading their ban. Oh my god. Because God forbid, isn't it ironic how we all try, you all try to act like, trolls and spammers are the ones banned, that moderators are perfectly justified for doing what they're doing. And then they have to kind of sit there and think really hard. Is this a member avoiding their ban? I cannot tell. Well, gee, maybe that's because you had no business banning them in the first place. Clearly, if you cannot distinguish between someone pretending to be East Aryan or someone that might be East Aryan, but you cannot tell for certain because they're under a different trip code or because they're anonymous or something, then maybe you had no business banning East Aryan to begin with. Because clearly, he is not a troll or a spammer. He's not detrimental to your little society. He's just an average guy, and you fucking banned him because you're a dick. Because you're a rapist dick, and you love to hurt people. And, these fucking pro-moderator idiots won't get that. That goes against my programming. It does not compute. But it's true. If they cannot tell right away who the trolls are, then that tells me that there is no trolls. That it's all just a facade. It's all a facade to get away with the murderous rape intent that they have. And how long are you going to put up with it? If someone DDoS'd 4chan or something, I'm glad. I applaud you. Good job, whoever did that. That might not even be the problem. The problem might just be something like, well, since they're too busy moderating, they're not fucking doing their jobs, keeping up with the forum itself. Isn't that something? You're so worried about the trolls and the spammers hurting your little precious forum, but meanwhile, you'll let it go to shit because you're not actually keeping up with it. This would be like me, and mind you, since you love property so much, property god, if you love your property god so much, think about this. If I were to go outside and protect my property by, putting a rocking chair out there with my shotgun, because I'm a redneck libertarian that loves my property, and just shoot anybody that was on the grass. Guess what? Inside the house, it would be getting shitty. Nothing would be getting done, the dishes wouldn't be getting cleaned, the laundry would pile up, there'd be roaches, there'd be rats, because I'm too busy outside fucking trying to keep you all off of the property instead of maintaining the property, making it clean, making it hospitable, making it welcoming. And that's what happens to websites, because moderators are so busy worrying about people trespassing on their property that they don't fucking worry about the website itself, and that's why it goes to crap. That's why you have shit. That's why YouTube is fucking up. That's why 4chan fucks up. That's why 4chan especially fucks up, because you're fuck-ups. The members are fuck-ups for putting up with this shit, and the moderators are especially fuck-ups because they're so psychotic that all they care about all day long is banning people. They shoot that shit up like heroin, banning people, and just ban and ban. That's all they fucking think about. And I'm fucking sick of it. You wonder why, things never work properly. You wonder why Diablo 3 was a bust, and why only maybe 8 people are online right now on Blizzard.com playing Diablo 3. This is why. Because you have fucking moderators just so worried about the terror threat of trolls and spammers, and that they're patrolling like officers, waltzing around martial law. Ugh. But no. There is no threat. Just back the fuck off and let people live their lives and say what they gotta say. Back the fuck off. It's not that hard to do. It will not lead to chaos and anarchy. I swear to God, the Big Ben will not fall down. I swear to God that the sky will still be up there in the morning. The sun will still rise up, and you will still be able to browse the internet, and nothing will happen to you. Just back the fuck off. Shut the fuck up, maintain your goddamn website, and stop banning people. Because that's what's causing the internet to suck so badly. Back in the 90s, there was still moderators, but it wasn't quite as bad because the internet was relatively new. And people were busy worrying about the websites themselves because they didn't know how to maintain it as easily. They didn't have as many bots, they didn't have as many sophisticated programs, so they had to do more manual labor to maintain their websites. Thus, it kept the moderators busy. Not saying moderators didn't exist, it's just they had something else to keep their psychotic minds entertained, and they didn't have enough free time to abuse you as they would have liked to do. So, that's the thing, and that's why the internet sucks so bad now. That's why it's even worse when I had dial-up, because back when I had dial-up, things were different. And nowadays, it's just a moderator playground. So, that's why you have the problems you do. That's why 4chan is always crashing. That's why, just everything is going to pot. Because you have fucking moderators all the time just wanting to ban people, and that's not going to solve anything. The worst threat to your forum is not any troll, not even a mob of trolls, not even a raid or anything like that. The worst threat to your forum is your own laziness, your own incompetence, and not being able to fucking program the website like it's supposed to be programmed. So if you really want to be a good moderator, stop banning people, stop telling them what they can and cannot say, and read a fucking book. Pick up a goddamn office book, learn some JavaScript, learn some kind of coding language, and maintain your goddamn website. That's all you gotta do. But, the fans of moderators and the moderators themselves are especially not gonna listen. Not until something really, really bad happens. So by all means, to all you, less than stable hackers out there, make something bad happen. So, I guess that's all I have to say.